So this morning I came into school and was starting to clean the cage and noticed that Carmel was acting a little funny, like he wasn't coming out of his cage, like just wasn't moving around as much, but he still was active. So I went over to him and just noticed that his eye was bulging, like had trauma to it. And what's been happening this past week is Cinnamon's been a little bit just weird. So she has, sorry, there's a car pulling in and I always feel weird filming like that. But Cinnamon had been chasing other guinea pigs and had been like just fighting, that sort of thing, but not causing like a lot of problems. But Carmel occasionally had a few tufts of hair pulled or whatever, and it wasn't like Cinnamon to ever do that, so I didn't think anything of it, no big deal. Checked on them this weekend, everything was fine, but then I came in this morning, that had happened, and I think Cinnamon is just trying to be the leader of the pack, so, and Carmel's old, so she feels that she can, I guess, I don't know, pick on him. So from now on, Cinnamon and Carmel are going to be separated, so I've got to figure out what is going to happen with Carmel. I'm going to make him a temporary cage off to the side in the classroom. Now, I called the vet for an appointment, and they had the earliest they had was 10 a.m., but I have to be back in class, so and they didn't have anything in the afternoon, so they said I could just drop him off and they'll get to him when they can around that 10 o'clock period, and then I can pick him up after school. So I don't know what options may look like. I didn't get a picture of his eye this morning, and I just got one of it in the car. I have to say it's looking better. So I don't know, because there's like a hematoma that had developed behind or beside his eye, but it's looking a lot better. I do think he's blind now in that eye. It's like white covered over it, so I don't know if that's healing. I don't know much about eyes, so I let our medical science teacher look at it, and she was kind of going through some stuff, so she doesn't know. So I guess I'll get a call during the day and what they need to do. I mean, I hate if he has to have surgery, but I'm not gonna let him suffer, so I'd rather put him under and let them fix his eye than for him to be in pain. So we'll just see the options, because again, he is full of life. He's not got, like Rolo at this point when he had to have eye surgery, he was breaking down, severe arthritis. So I'm gonna give Carmel every chance he's got, and with you guys who are ordering stuff from me, I've been able to save up and stuff for these options, for vet appointments and stuff, so that really has been helping me out. So your money will definitely go towards this, but I thought I'd kind of show you what it looks like. I don't have an option to turn this camera, so I'll have to stop. So here is Carmel's, this is our trusty bucket that I always bring, so I've attached a water bottle for him. He's already started using it, and there's hay. He already had his veggies this morning, so again, he's acting normal, all that stuff. But as you can see, that's the eye that he's had the problem with, so we'll see, and I'll update you guys later in the day to see what they say. So wish him luck. Hey guys, so I am back from the vet, and so Carmel, from what they looked at his eyes, or the one eye, his right eye, and they put some droplets in it to see if there was a cut in his eye or anything, and they found that there was no lacerations or anything to his eye. So what they could determine, do you see that little white spot in there? What they determined was they called it corneal dysplasia. I think that's it. If not, I'll type it up here. I think that's what it is, dysplasia. And what that means is like it's a genetic disorder where the eyes become foggy or something. So again, from what I can tell, it happened overnight. So I don't know if that's actually what it is, but they've given me some antibiotics and stuff, eye drops to give him 3 days or so a week, 3 times a day. I'm going to make an appointment. I have to call and make an appointment tomorrow they want to see him in a week. But, sorry, the lighting is so bad in my room, this room that I've got him in. But I want you to see that he can tell if I'm going to touch him in the eye. So he's not doing it very well right now, but I can't get him to do it. But it's like he can still see out of the eye. He knows. He starts to close it when I get closer. So, I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated, but he seems to be doing just fine. He is just like his normal self, but, he's just got that weird white spot in there. So, I know this doesn't really make much sense, but if you guys have experienced this, please let me know. I'm going to talk to the medical science teacher tomorrow and see if I can get some more information. I had to drop him off at the vet, and then I picked him up later, but, and I asked to see one of the veterinarians, for them to explain it, and that was the best that they can explain it, because there's no scratches on his eye, nothing. So, but also, he did have a huge hematoma. Sorry, my phone cut off, but he did have a large hematoma at the corner of his eye when I first got there in the morning, so that's what makes me think it was trauma. So I don't know if he might have bumped into something after, Cinnamon was chasing him, and I don't know, but there's no scratches on his eye. So I think both, us, we're a little confused, because a lot of things, the eyes are so delicate, a lot of things can happen. So we're just going to try it this week and see if, what happens with his eye. So he will be coming home with me every night. And so what I've done in one of the bedrooms, I've just laid out a blanket here, and he's just getting some exercise time because he's been in that bucket all day. But, of course, when my phone cut off, he was running all around in here, running over here, all that stuff. But again, I do have him in the bucket over here. So it's got the water bottle, it's got hay, and I brought a few extra potty pads because it's just going to be easier if I carry this back and forth. I will be setting up a temporary cage for him because he definitely can no longer be with Cinnamon anymore. I just do not trust her. She continues to pick on him. So I have to figure out some new cage setup. I don't want to make a new cage because, Carmel's old, and I hate to say it, but, he may not have another year, and I don't want to redo my cage, so I might try and put him and, attach his cage to their cage so he can still see them, and see how he does there. But other than that, I don't know. So I'm going to make him a temporary cage because he cannot be with any guinea pigs at the moment due to his injury. So he needs time to be on his own and let it heal and not be all stressed out. But, stop it. Yeah, so I'll probably do, I don't know, just depends on how things go. I might do a video later this week, but as of right now, this video is going to go up tonight, so you guys can stay up to date, but I'll probably do another one next week. Anyway, guys, I think I jinxed myself. My last video, I said, oh, everybody's in great health, and yeah, not anymore. But otherwise, Carmel's the only one. The other ones are pretty healthy. I say that, and that'll change, but I guess this is it, and if you follow us on Instagram or Facebook, that's where I'm going to keep more up-to-date posts about him. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!